Mr. Chairman, we have Nathan Madden.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, I just want to say first off, I am in support of the bill. I thank Senator Rogers and I thank the other co-sponsors of the bill. This is a necessary piece of legislation. I do think that this is probably the most important legislation in the country at this time. We cannot keep sending our guardsmen overseas. Congress is supposed to declare war for the national military before sending them over, and we're sending our state troops. It makes no sense. There's no justification for this. That's all I want to say. Is there any questions?
Any questions? No, thank you. Mr. Vice Chair.
Jacob Chansley.
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen of the committee, I'd just like to start by saying that after listening to the general, it sounds to me like Arizona and all the states in the country are in an abusive relationship with the federal government, similar to a spouse holding jewelry or a car or money over their head and saying, if you leave me, you won't get any of this anymore. You're going to be out on your own, out on the streets. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. It sounds kind of like the states have Stockholm syndrome a little bit here, and we're a state with amnesia. We seem to be forgetting the abuses of tyranny and the way that the state governments and the federal government have been tied together is largely antithetical to the Constitution and our founding documents. The fact of the matter is, the states are supposed to be sovereign. Our states are supposed to have their rights, and the federal government expansion through the bureaucracy and the military-industrial complexes basically circumvented the Constitution through the creation of national emergencies. And there is one at the border right now. And the fact of the matter is, the federal government isn't doing anything with the helicopters or the tanks or the trucks that they have given us. So if they're not going to do anything with any of the things that they've given us to protect our southern border from a very real invasion, then I think that it would only make sense that we withdraw from this abusive relationship. I think it would only make sense that we allow the government to know that we are sovereign and we will not stand for tyranny. That being said, I am in full support of this bill, and I thank all those that proposed it and see what it is that I see. Thank you. Any questions?
You have any questions? Thank you, sir.